Hi everybody, my name is Matt McElligott and I'm the chair of the Art and Design Department here at Russell Sage. One of the most important things that we try and teach our students in our art curriculum is how to solve problems creatively, and over the last month we've really had to put that to the test. Almost overnight we've had to move our entire curriculum to online distance learning, and our students and faculty have had to figure out how to adapt, but they're artists, and that means they're good at this stuff. They've been training their whole lives for it, and they've come up with some really amazing solutions, and I wanted to share some of them with you right now. Like, for example, in the Digital Studio course, our remote students have been using augmented reality to redesign their new quarantined world, and they're creating all sorts of added features and inventions that they wish they could have right now, and putting them into real environments. When the students in the Professional Practices class lost access to the lighting studio, Professor Hoevendik figured out a way to help them create their own makeshift lighting studios at home using their mobile phones in Photoshop. And in the Phototopics class, when the students couldn't get access to the darkrooms anymore, they switched to creating a special type of photograph called the cyanotype, which uses the sunlight to expose their photos. And since they don't have access to the labs anymore, they can submit digital files to their professor, Mindy McDaniel, who prints them as negatives and mails them back to them. Typically, our interior and spatial design students would begin by learning drafting by hand, but since that's no longer an option, Professor Capricello's students in the intro classes have moved into the digital world a little earlier, and she and Professor Conway are using Zoom and remote access to keep even their most advanced students on track. Our sculpture students probably got hit the hardest. They lost access to the ceramics room and the wood shop and the metal fabrication studio. So Professor Fillmore has switched to using Blender, which is an open source 3D modeling software. And now the students are able to continue sculpting in a virtual environment. In the Time Arts class, the students have been working remotely on short films, each of which shares an opening and closing shot with another movie by another student in the class. So the result is one big collaborative story which is designed by filmmakers who are working apart, but who are also working together. There's no question we'd all rather be working together right now, but unfortunately that just isn't possible. But I take some comfort in knowing that we have this amazing creative group of faculty and students who are finding really innovative ways to get us through this. They're solving problems creatively. And ultimately, isn't that what learning to be an artist is all about?